Good Walmart Stories. According to Reddit. Number 13. I worked at Walmart in the late 90s for a year in the electronics department. We had a guy come in every week and buy something from our department. He would hold an employee hostage for at least an hour, or whatever item that he wanted to come in there to buy. Every insignificant detail had to be questioned and debated, no matter the product. Portable cassette player, universal remote, no matter what it was. The very next day, he would always bring it back, complaining that it didn't work how he was told it would work. And not just complaining, he would be livid and threaten to sue if he didn't get his way. Turns out, this was some elaborate ruse to get a chance to hit on the woman who worked the customer service desk. Let's call her Rachel. And the kicker is, the dude was fucking married. The days she wasn't working is when he would actually come to the department and browbeat us like we had done something wrong. He eventually stopped when Rachel quit. My heart goes out to you, ladies. Can you imagine having to be attractive? Jesus Christ. It's like a full-time job, honey. Sometimes y'all just want to go home and unwind, take it down a notch, not have to worry about people. I bet you sometimes you want to approach people in a platonic fashion. Not you, not Captain Attractive over here. Because when you slide on in, people are going to be like, oh my God. Can I get those panties? I got a bracelet to make. That's a reference to yesterday's list. I guess the only way you'd know is if you went to watch it, bro. A hello to everybody in the stream chat. G. Van Arsdale, Jesus, Dahlia, Irwin, Ariana, Stripes, Chloe, Belle, and Beth, and Bobtastic too. As we roll up this list, we arrive at number 12. Roll up like a fruit. And I didn't mean like, offensive to somebody who is particularly fruity. I mean, the brand fruit roll up. Let's go ahead and make that clear to somebody who may be watching to review this video to make sure that it is family friendly. Fruit roll-ups are a brand of sweets. I'm not being homophobic. I am fine with the homosexuals. See? Look at Belle. I love her. She's beautiful.
Hey everyone.
Well, damn, there go Pre-Mortem, waving that pee-pee in everyone's face to let y'all know he's what it's all about. A hello to Pre-Mortem as well. Belle says that she works as a cashier. She's likely seen her share of fruit roll-ups. The amount of old men reaching over to stroke my hair is unbelievable. Bitch, ew, why are you touching me? Belle, you're pretty. I come in, I'm looking at you, I'm almost like, I don't know, in shock a little bit that maybe you're pretty. I get my shit, make some bullshit small talk, attempt to make you laugh. If I'm gonna go as far as cringe is concerned and throw a number out there, that's that. To be honest, I don't think people who are below a certain, as terrible as it is to say, because I don't particularly like the idea of rating everybody on a scale from 1 to 10, but let's be real, if average is 5, and then people, above average, or, your 7s, your 8s, your 9s, your 10s, yeah, throw your numbers out there. I mean, what the fuck you got to lose? Do you get what I'm saying? But But when you don't know nobody, you need to act within certain social bounds. And I like to believe that physical contact between strangers is an absolute hell nah. And the type of nigga that's gonna walk into a store, regardless of how old they are, you know, some old people don't give a fuck, so they think they can just do whatever the fuck they want. But the type of person that is older, that is going into an establishment where someone works, thinking that they can physically interact with somebody, is the worst and most disgusting type of person, specifically because they're doing it knowing that for you to basically get them to not touch them, you have to, I don't want to say put your job in jeopardy, but you basically have to break character. If you're a waitress, if you're a server, if you're a cashier, if you're a representative at some kind of store, if somebody's fucking touching you, it's almost like a goddamn fear tactic, homie. It's almost like they're going, yeah, you gonna say something? What are you gonna do? You gonna say something? And it's like, bitch, I'm here. This is a job. I'm trying to do my fucking job, and you're out here like touching me. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse. Consensual, bitch. You gotta ask niggas, especially when you're a stranger. I don't know. It's gross. Your comment has grossed me out, hopefully more than anything I read tonight. Oh God. Bell says, thank God we got glass shields up at the registers now. A protection for something else became a protection that you actually needed. Beth says that she's a cashier too. Bell, mostly frontline and liquor, sometimes self-checkout. Oh my God. I'd love to get stories from a liquor store cashier. You know why? Because that's a broad spectrum. It's not just drunk motherfuckers that are coming in there, but potentially skeevy ass motherfuckers that are considering, you know, trying to get away with something or steal or rob or whatever. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. Linda, why are the mods icons not blue? Why does YouTube do this? I don't want to worry about it right now, but god damn it. I'm going to endeavor to refresh this. I'm going to try the good old F5. Nope, it's still this weird ass color where it's like not properly. Oh my God, why do we have to do this, YouTube? I grow so tired of this song and dance. I grow so tired. Okay, cool, that fixed it. Jesus Christ. Break the computer while you're at it too. I've lost temporary control of Chrome. Everything else is working within the Windows operating system. Thank you. I'm not in the middle of anything. Thank you. You fucking cum nugget. You blatant ass master. You know? As we continue this list, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at number 11. Wait a minute. YNK Rock. You know, I've been texting you wondering if you and your people are alright. It's getting a little bit spooky out there. Some people don't know it, but they're living in the most lawless times that they've ever seen in their entire lives. And shit's getting a little real. Thank you for my donation, my man. I appreciate you, love you, and hope you're all staying safe. And everybody hearing my voice, I hope you're staying fucking safe. This is getting creepy as hell. Let me finish this entry. I was a department manager of general merchandise at Neighborhood Market a couple of years ago. I had this old lady come in and she was furious that they were no longer carrying a specific flavor of cat food. She talked to the CSM and demanded that we order some for her. The CSM told me, which one she wanted, so I got on my Walmart application and managed to find a UPC. It was not traded, but I could still order it. So I found her and asked how many that she would like me to order. She replied, "You don't help me. You're not in charge of pets." And I told her, actually, I am over the pet department, and I'd be happy to place a special order for you. She told me not to argue, and that the customer is always right, and then stormed off back into the store to look at more cat food. Damn. You know? I think that's the bottom line, is you can't fight people who don't want your help. People got to help themselves, you know? You know, within reason, they got to help themselves within certain parameters before you can even attempt to. They basically got to accept the help, essentially. You know, otherwise it's non-consensual. I didn't ask for your help. Why are you propositioning me? You're harassing me with your help. Beth says our liquor department took a few weeks more than the frontline registers to get the sneeze shields. They turned your fucking cash register into a salad bar. Put the sneeze shield up on that ass. People coming up talking about, I shoot. I'm sorry. Premortem said, old ladies always compliment my eyes. Hello, ladies. Sorry, that was the noise of like you closing your eyes and then opening them. And it's just like dazzling. Oh my God.
Oh my God, have you seen your eyes? They're like a deep ocean. I just want to get lost. I could just stand here all day. Ma'am, there's people behind you in the drive-thru. You know, you sound kind of like me just now. Are you mocking me? It's okay, because you have those eyes.
When Kyle forgets to do a different voice for a different person. What's wrong with you, Kyle? Beth. The worst customers are always the ones who ask to speak to the manager. Oh, full Karen, huh? Saha Okami says at least it's not the same rando patting your pregnant belly. Why y'all allow this shit? Why y'all allow this shit? Why do you allow this shit? You know? I want to say it's a win-win because pregnant women sometimes are already beginning their transformation, much like a Pokemon, into their final form as a mother. In which case, you know, you are now effectively an Instagram thought where all the attention in the world is something that you need, not just for you, but for you and your kid. Necessary, if you will. Give me that attention. You know how like moms like to pull out a photo album and show off their kids. You know, pull out their little wallet back in the day. These days they got a phone full of albums of their kids. You know, I like a lot of the virtue signalers. They're gonna be pulling out their Instagrams showing you how many protests that they went to. Oh man. Good stuff.
I'm not racist. I was at a protest on that ass, risking my life. You would think I was living in Hong Kong, goddamn.
Beth says, that's why I don't want to be a manager or customer service person. I've seen few SOTs, but had more than a few people get mad if they don't have their license. Yeah, your bitch ass know you buying alcohol and they gonna card you. Just because you look old, they supposed to not card you. They supposed to card everybody. God forbid you follow some damn rules. There's only people freaking out. Oh, I gotta wear a mask? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. This is America. I should be able to do whatever I want. Bitch, this is private property. You either follow the rules or you biggity bounce, homie. We don't need you like that. Loaded Burrito says,
an old man slapped me once because we didn't have hand watch parts.
He physically assaulted you because y'all weren't sitting on parts for a watch. You know? Did you inform him what year it was? What's with people getting handsy these days? What is going on? Boy. Spooky says, nice to be able to catch a stream again since I'm on vacation. You mean from work, I'm guessing. I could probably supply a whole list worth of weird Walmart stories easily from when I used to work there. Damn. Jesus says, Kyle, did you see the mayor of Chicago beg Walmart to stay?
I need you to stay.
Nah, man. I'm busy watching a lot of the mayor's posture. And, bruh, like I said, y'all need to be very safe because you are as close to lawless times as you have ever been. And the police are, like this is what I said in the Discord earlier. Okay, what I said was this. For the first time in a lot of people's lives, they are beginning to realize that the police around them are not as righteous as the law would have them seem. So they are beginning to scrutinize them for the first time. And the cracks aren't just beginning to show, they have always been visible. All you had to do was look. But the crazy thing is if you or I knew that we were under surveillance, we would tighten up that ship. We'd make sure that we were doing less illegal shit. We would keep our heads down. Imagine if your mom was watching you and you needed to just act like a normal kid. That's not, looking up porn every couple of minutes and talking to people that are the wrong people or the wrong age or some shit like this. When you was a little kid, when you were talking to old ass people and shit like that. But the police are doing the opposite, homie. They are getting worse now that they know that more cameras are on them and showing you their true colors as a motherfucking gang, surrounding people, arresting them for no reason, beating their ass, fucking beanbag bullets at reporters and shit. Imagine being a nigga on a sideline whose job it is to just be a journalist and report this shit. Homie, that's what you do for work. With your fucking microphone and cameraman, and you got a van with news on it and some shit like that, and the police are like, there he go right there, shoot that motherfucker in the face. That's a female, Sarge. Did I stutter? I've been waiting for this day my whole life. All of this training has led me to this. Oh my God. Number 11. I had a guy offer me $400 to hold his dick while he took a piss. You have to wonder, is $400 enough? Let me tell you something. Maybe I'm on hard times because there's things on my wish list that I need that I can't even afford. There's a shout out to the wish list. If I were a hilarious man, I would even be dropping a link for that ass right now, so you knew what time it really was. But what I'm saying is, these days, when I see this, I think to myself, if nobody else was gonna know, shit, you know what I mean? Shit, that's make some worries go away money right there. It's pretty fucked up. But when I think about it, he needs the help, it's not sexual. And nobody else has to know. Those 3 things that they hit it out of the park. That's 3 strikes in a positive way. Nobody else has to know. He needs the help. It's not sexual. My brother, my fellow man, I will help you by holding your penis while you take a pee today. Give me my money. It's not weird. I will see you again next time if you need this. I am here for you. So I had some stoner come in and try to walk across my floor that was covered in stripper for some bacon at 3 a.m. Now, I read this entire sentence, and I know contextually that the floor was covered in stripper and that the stoner was coming in looking for bacon. But reading the phrase, floor covered in stripper for some bacon, it's really blowing my mind. He fell and busted his ass hard, but he caught the baby? Bitch, where did you say he was holding a baby? Oh, he had a baby in his arms. Damn, how did I miss that part? The dude had a baby in his arms. He busted his ass hard, but he caught the baby. I guess dad reflexes are still decent when you're stoned. How high y'all getting walking around holding a baby, dude? You gotta be brave. You gotta be brave. Maybe if it's like not really a high. I don't know, man. I get high. It needs to be like swimming. You know, not exactly like, oh my God, have I shit my pants high, but you know, give me something. Shit. Damn. Another time there was so much poop on the walls in the women's bathroom. So much poop. Women be painting Picasso in there. Ugh. Some weird old guy used to come swoon over the female employees at night in a scooter. He bought some car speakers and spent the entire night installing them in the parking lot. Installing them on his scooter? Stripe says Butch is on this island. I'm taking him home. B-U-C Animal Crossing. Butch is the dog with the eyebrows. Didn't she say that she needed a snooty villager? Also, Stripes is like the weirdest Animal Crossing player in the world. A real Animal Crossing player looks up all of the villagers that exist and thinks to themselves, yeah, that guy looks kick-ass, I'm gonna take him. But Stripes is like,
Okay, whoever want, and then I'll just accept it. I'll just accept it. Okay. Okay.
oh boy. But $400 is $400. Oh my God. That literally made me burp, so there was some kind of reaction in my stomach reading that. I don't know why. You know, I'm not gay or nothing, but damn, boy. Number 10. I worked at a Walmart in Plano, Texas. One 4th of July, I was working the registers, and a woman came into the store wearing only a string bikini. Now, normally, you would want to believe that this may have been hot. But then when you ice that cake with the fact that some girl's walking around with a body like a young boy, ugh. Then you ice that with the fact that this is a Walmart, man. This probably had the body of a full-grown man. All right. This alone would not have been the strangest thing, but she was 5'4" and 300 pounds. At that height? Damn. Not just that, but her complexion was stark white. The bathing suit she was wearing made it look like a rubber band stretched to the breaking point, wrapped around an oversized marshmallow. Are there no dress codes? Aren't the greeters supposed to be, you know, capable of like turning people out the door when they trying to walk in like that? At least you know they're not going to steal anything. Just kidding. There's space in those roles. There's space in those roles. Hashtag space in those roles. As we continue up to number 9. I worked for Walmart for 5 years. In that time, I met lots of strange, funny, interesting people. It's an Asian man making it rain with one... Okay.
Keep it up, Sile. I don't get to your live streams often, but love putting on the previous days while cleaning or working.
Remember, I do this all for you guys, so I appreciate the consideration. And I know off stream I get a lot of comments asking how people can help. I mean, just keep doing you. Keep watching the video. Like it for me if you can manage. You know, the wish list link is in the donation box at the bottom. That's what I'm calling it now. The donation box. Jesus Christ. Oh no, the little hashtags are still pervy from yesterday. And incel, apparently. I guess I couldn't think of a third word. Creepy pervy. I should have put shameful because that was the title of the video. But yes, no, thank you to those of you who can be here because I try to stream this every night at around the same time. And for those of you watching after the fact, I hope that these, I don't know, hit the spot while you're doing what you're doing. And for those of you working, boy, I'm proud of you. You know, stick it out. Do what you can. Shout out to the patrons. And a shout out to the sponsors. Patrons, sponsors, patrons, sponsors, patrons, sponsors. All right, it's enough, okay? Get it together. I worked at a Walmart. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Okay, I worked at a Walmart for 5 years. In that time, I met lots of strange, funny, and interesting people. The one that stands out to me the most is a guy that I affectionately named Fresh Breath Bob. Well, you know, that is a positive nickname, and I wish I could go into Belle's fucking place and be known as the guy with the really fresh breath.
Oh my god, Kyle's fucking breath. Keep asking him what he like chews on, and if he... Are you doing this right before you walk in? How is it that fresh?
How is it that fresh? I would imagine if you're using Listerine that often, you're damaging yourself, man. Just gonna burn the tongue off in there. He would come in and steal / buy as much mouthwash as he could carry to the end of the parking lot and proceed to drink it all. He would get hammered and belligerent, but his breath was just so fresh. What you mean, drink the mouthwash? What do you mean? Yo, I'm like shaking, I'm like scratching my head for real, literally scratching my head. You can't drink mouthwash. And what do you mean get hammered on the mouthwash? What dimension is this? I routinely take a guy to the hospital that gets smashed on Listerine every day. Listen, can you get drunk on Listerine? Should you even be asking this on a list? Can mouthwash get you drunk? Alcohol may be used in mouthwash to help with oral plaque, bad breath, and an all-around oral hygiene. A person can also get drunk from mouthwash. Some Listerine is 26% alcohol, which is a higher content than found in most beer and wine. The Kyle channel does not condone the act of drinking Listerine, and I'm sorry that I read it. I'm sorry. Oh my god. There's no way in hell this channel's ever gonna fucking... You know, I'm already on a whitelist, but I like to think that I've been drifting closer to a goddamn black hole because of the organic shit that I come across on the internet. The internet, this is surface level internet shit too, homie, you know? Because if you really dig deep on the internet, you'll just be browsing, minding your own business, and somebody goes, "Hey man, you know you could 3D print a gun?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." Please. I'm just trying to browse. I'm just trying to look at some titties. What is any of this? What is any of this? This is not a put on. I am not exaggerating. I had no idea there was an alcoholic percentage or content for the fucking, mouthwash that Fresh Breath Bob was rolling in and getting hammered on in the parking lot. Okay. Pandaren, you knew more than Kyle did. You know? I don't know why I never cared. I just assumed, the burn from the fucking mouthwash was burning away my germs. That's all that mattered. Spit it out and move on with your day. Saha says Listerine kills ants like a motherfucker instantly. Why would you even know that? I feel like pouring random things on ants is such a mom thing to do. There's some ants in here. Go get that toothpaste. Oh my God. Jesus isn't joking. I do have mouthwash on my wish list. And I don't have it for that reason. I just want fresh breath. I just want fresh breath. And I also came really close to streaming today some Call of Duty gameplay because there's 3 different splash screens that says Black Lives Matter in that game. So I like to consider that like Black Lives Matter, the video game right now. Hilarious. Oh shit, I need these fucking headphones. Need to remind myself before the end of the week when I get some money from some projects I'm working on. Oh my god. Why can I buy a new instant pot instant brand rice cooker for less than I would pay for a bed sheet spread? Like, what's going on in my world? Okay? Ugh. Why are you gonna call me a thug because I'm peacefully protesting, Mr. President? Yeah, some people are looting and rioting, but that don't mean that me do that, okay? That's like I have a problem with something, so I criticize it online, and then one person comes in and makes a death threat because they're crazy like that. But now I'm a degenerate too, and you're lumping me in with them? What the fuck? I just think your movie was garbage. It wasn't just because you put a bunch of women in roles and wrote them really stupid. Wrote them like they just have everything in the beginning, so of course there's no room for growth. I just thought your movie sucked. My reasons are my own. I don't want anybody to die for it. I don't think you guys should be getting paid as much as you do, maybe. Maybe I'm shocked that there really is Listerine on the wish list. That's so funny. Because it wasn't intentional. Okay. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 8, right? My mom works at Walmart. She has an obese black lady who comes in almost daily. She jumps on the scooter and takes to the stove, randomly yelling at the products themselves.
You done fucked up now, chocolate bar.
I saw her sternly lecturing a shampoo bottle when I went to meet my mom for lunch. She was always pretty chipper when talking with people, but some inanimate objects just really got her goat, I guess.
I'm telling you for the last time not to be up on that high shelf. I'm not standing. I'm not reaching up to grab your bitch ass. If you want to be the shampoo that I use, you need to get down here, 'cause I refuse. You want to be the shampoo I use? You need to be down, 'cause I refuse. You down to come home? Then you need to stay down, close to the ground, okay? 'Cause I'm not reaching.
Is that your black lady on a scooter?
'Cause I'm not reaching, damn it.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you gotta think about the other. She's elevating her voice at some of these things.
What happened to the old packaging you used to be in? I'm just tired. Why would you allow them to change your packaging?
Oh shit, I guess I'll come back down this aisle later. You ever in a grocery store and you're not socially anxious or anything, but you just don't want to share an aisle with some people. It's not a racial thing. It's not a sexist thing. You just don't want to be by them, you know? Especially if you feel like you've been in an aisle with them before. So you're kind of socially trying to gracefully give them space and not make it seem like you're following them around. Because A, maybe you're not so attractive that they would be just flattered to have you in their midst. B, maybe you're not hilarious to the point where you're yelling at fucking inanimate objects. And 3, maybe your breath ain't fresh as a motherfucker because you downed a bunch of bottles trying to get drunk. Which I do not condone on this channel. I'll just come back around. But sometimes they stay in the aisle too damn long and you out here just oh my god, what the fuck is this? Make up your damn mind and get the hell out of that aisle. I'm trying to grant you your personal space and you wasting time in the damn aisle. And then I grab the bag of cheese doodles and say, why did you allow them to change your bag? And then I take it up to the cashier and I say, Belle, look at your face, girl. Get your ass over here. Yeah. This is fine. It's all okay. What are you going to do? Call your manager? Don't you need this job? Please stop. Yeah. Sorry, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, man. People are gross. People are gross, and I apologize. I apologize to any girl who has had a man approach them and smell them, okay? Because I don't think there is anything more creepy. Do you get what I'm saying? And here's the fun part about some men. Some men do not care how creepy they come off because they know that they're not going to get another chance at being this close to you. They know it. They know it. And whereas I'm the type of man who is terrified of other women and would be regardless of how fit or hot or attractive that I was, or dazzling in a way where most people are trying to be close to me, I would literally be the type of nigga that's throwing my hands up. I feel the way about women in public that I am not acquainted with as I do with children. And you always hear me say, fuck them kids. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to meet somebody who's crazy about kids. You want somebody that's just like, oh, kids, get the fuck away from me. Those ain't my kids. I don't need to worry about that. Because the only other people I think people who are into kids are fucking weird. Let's have it like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, maybe they're their nieces, maybe they're your nephews and your brothers and your sisters, and they're just great. But, if you're not a girl, ugh, that's a weird little frontier. That's all I'm saying. And ladies, I think you should want a man who is grossed out, for the most part, by kids. Okay? Ugh. Now listen, I worked at Walmart for about 3 months, okay? In that time, there was a man with no pants, someone sleeping in the shopping cart, and some very mean Amish people. Yo, Amish people don't give a fuck. They gonna roll up on that horse-drawn carriage. They gonna roll up in their buggy and let your bitch ass know, okay, that it's time for them to buy their wares. They don't even like your place, but you know what the fuck they gon' do? You know, the deals are out of this world. Children, shield your eyes from the electronic light. It will blind you, you know. Don't look up. Wear your hats. And be as mean to everybody that comes across you as you can.
Hi, my name's Belle.
Avert your eyes, children. The harlot wants you.
I'm not a, please don't call me a harlot, sir.
Easy, harlot. I will not fuck you this day. You're looking fine, though. I'd take a piece of that. I'll be back to touch your hair soon. It titillates me. Do you think that Amish dudes, like when they go out in public, okay, oh my god, this is going out. This next creepy comment from Kyle is going out to anybody who remembers the days before internet porn, okay? So, do you remember back in the day, maybe you were in school, maybe you had a job or something, and the only thing that you had was essentially your memory of some of the people that you come across, and then your imagination to combine them with, I don't know, whatever your mind could concoct as what they would look like naked. So I have to believe that Amish men, since they are not supposed to, have a device that they can just scroll through some shit and get their rocks off, they have to just imagine the women that they come across as like material for FAP, you know? And that means that pretty much any woman that comes across an Amish man is being sorted into her or into his data bank, his FAP bank, if you will. And the reason that that's really nothing to be any more worried about than normal ladies is because if you got it going on, then most dudes you come across have thought about it with you, I guess. But Specifically the Amish dudes, because it's not that like they could just be looking up porn star videos. You know what I'm talking about. Hello, Hilda. Adopted any dogs lately? I'm done. I'm sorry. So we continue up this list. We arrive at number 6. So I don't work at Walmart, but I used to work at its largest nation. You're going to read that national, weren't you? So I don't work at Walmart, but I used to work at its largest national-sized comparative, and we only have a slightly different color scheme. You all right, boy? We only have a slightly different color scheme to this. To this works to an extent. I don't know. You know, fighting myself and then fighting the entry. That's what it says. Stripe says a lot of people are able to get off without visual aid. Just saying. Of course everybody is. I'm just saying there is no visual aid for Amish people unless they have dirty mags floating around between the younger boys. Or maybe the older men too. But, you know, we have reached a point of luxury to where we don't just, you know, have desktop computers and laptops and iPads and, you know, even smart watches and shit like that. But we can always just whip out our phone, type titties into that bitch, and lo and behold, boom, there they are. But the Amish people are supposed to be living without electricity, you know? So understand where I'm coming from with your ugly villager adopting ass. Exactly, Stripes. Can't even be getting no good villagers. You know, Stripes, I got just the thing for you. So I want you to work all night and be up for the sun and be up for good fun. Be up for the sun, Stripes. Be up all night to get lucky. She's up all night to get lucky. Stripes, here's the link. Check it out. I believe that by the end of the night, you can make everything on that list disappear. You're a talented artist. I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself the way that I believe in you. Take to Twitter. Let them know your commissions are open. Yeah, Stripes. Yeah, I will allow you to be my horse, to drag my buggy as I wear my pilgrim hat. I don't know what the fuck they look like. I don't know what the Amish hats look like. I know some of them wear suspenders and have a beard, right? Shit, whatever. Listen, some dude said that he was working at a competitor for Walmart. It had to be the dude who walked in with fake tits strapped to his chin. So he kind of looked like Peter Griffin's face almost. He asked me if we had a certain anime. Given that A, we don't carry anime, and B, I later found out that the title that he was looking for was taboo porn from the early 90s, I had to send him away. I don't know why he was walking around with a fake boob neck apparatus, nor why he expected us to carry hardcore Japanese girl fucking, but damn it, he was entertaining. I have to hope that he was doing that on a dare, because it sounds pretty ridiculous. It sounds genuinely ridiculous, in fact. Candy Stripe says, "Hey chat, my commissions are open." What a roundabout way of getting people to, wait a minute, don't give Stripes your money. She's been notorious to not do the thing that she says she's gonna do when she gets the money. So you guys just go to the wish list and get me something. Don't give it to Stripes, because she'll draw something and go,
"And now it's time to buy Squishables."
Stripes, for those who don't know, has a collection of stuffed animals that she refers to as, because they are called, Squishables. They are these round, ridiculous little items, many of which are quite cute, but I'm pretty sure she vomited on a bunch of, and I'm not trying to throw her under the bus, it's just what happened. Stripes, I'm going to ask you a serious question. Did you wash your Squishables? Did you wash them? After the vomit event. That was extinction level, Stripes. Oh wow, look at that one. Look, Stripes has too many of these damn Squishables already. Don't be buying Stripes more Squishables. She needs to get her life together. She doesn't even have a license, damn it. Look at this one. He's so dumb. Some of these Squishables are way big, man. Yeah, some of you guys are really new here, so y'all don't know about Stripes and her Squishables. Here are some of the bigger ones that are like pillow-sized. She looking good for an older girl. Yeah. And look at this guy. Yeah, I got this girl. Got her into my dungeon with my Squishables. But honestly, I'm more into them than her. I could take or leave the broad, but these Squishables, that's what they're all about. It's true. The Squishables. This is not a commercial for Squishables, or mouthwash, or fruit roll-ups, or Belle, and wherever she works, letting people come in to touch her hair. That's how they do good business. That's how they get so many return customers. Hey, is that girl with the hair there? Ugh. Number 5. The guy that brought back a wooden toilet seat because it was cracked. He had the receipt, which showed that it was purchased 7 years ago. We refunded the money. This list is starting to make my stomach feel weird. We can't keep letting them get away with it. Where is YNK when we needed him? The person that edits the post to say several people have asked, and it was in Missouri. Ooh. This was in the early 90s, though, and they refunded everybody, apparently. Intriguing. That sounds so busty and perky of a thing to do, just to refund everybody. Well, it's been 10 long years, but I've gotten my use out of this toilet seat. Can I have my money back? But can you adjust it for inflation? Sure, sir, right away. Did your ass break in that toilet seat real good? Well, I'm not at liberty to say. But is that girl with the hair here? Let me get some of that action. Yeah. And can you direct me to the Listerine? I'm gonna go yell at it. That's a lot of different callbacks to a lot of different entries, guys. I'm gonna go yell at the Listerine. I'm pretty sure watching this must make you a little crazier every day, man. Number 3 is deleted. So number 4, I worked as a merchandiser and would spend at least 75% of my work hours in Walmart. During finals week, I would go and stock shelves during the night shift. There was a night crew worker who would change his name tag daily. Well, we've all been there, man. Man, I remember when I worked at Hollister. Shit. Why did I have access to so many things? Can I tell you why I had access to so many things at Hollister? I think people weren't allowed to work at Hollister when they were over a certain age. So I think like the oldest bitch there was probably like 24? Some shit like that. This is when I was like a young baby teenage man. Hot shit. Working at Hollister. What a nightmare. Was trying to get a job at Hot Topic, but I wasn't diverse enough, okay? I guess I needed piercings coming out of my fucking face. You know? My dick's too big to be in here being turned down for no pussy-ass fucking Hot Topic job. You guys are just pieces of human bullshit. I bet nowadays at Hot Topic, people just walk in and go, I'm gay, and if you don't hire me... Damn. You play a hard bargain. You're hired. Belle said I saw a plague doctor recently. Oh, you gotta bust out that cosplay in times like this. But, if you're a plague doctor, do you even have a functioning apparatus inside the suit? I think I'd not only need a functioning apparatus that probably even allowed me to breathe, I'd probably carry around a tank, like in one hand, that I could breathe from, and I'd also want there to be something in the way of like a voice modulator. That kind of made me sound like Bane, you know?
Yes. Seems I've come for some Listerine.
I don't remember what Bane sounds like. You know what this. During finals week, I would go in and stock the shelves. What is finals week, nigga? You work at a Walmart. Oh, okay. You know, parallel to finals at a school. Okay. In the Walmart verse, I was only thinking of the existence of Walmart. So during the finals week, I would go in and stock shelves during the night. There was a night crew worker who would change his name tag daily, and one night it was just Owl. The next night shift, it was Night Owl, and the next shift it was Owl Night. Then Owl Night, and then Night Owl. This one employee had over 20 different name tags. Were they all variations on Night Owl? What about Night Towel? Okay. Do y'all know who Josh Trank is? Josh Trank directed the Fantastic Four reboot that was critically panned as a piece of shit. You know? That was a piece of shit before pieces of shit became normal in the industry right now. Like, all movies coming out are pieces of shit, specifically because they're either very poorly written or very poorly written and pandering, in that they just take a really woke and I want to say fake inclusive, approach to their casting, and then the whole movie suffers for that. Maybe they demand to have certain genders be the people writing. Damn, YNK, this dude's not even saying anything. He's just silently throwing his donation down. I appreciate you. I love you, man. Your support. I do hope you and your lady are alright, and that y'all are staying fucking safe, man. The police ain't playing. That aside, holy shit, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, no, Josh Trank, right? Let me be concise about this. His bitch ass recently tweeted, and I'm not joking, he said, I don't know if it was a tweet or if he said it in an interview. He said his only regret was that he didn't make Sue Storm, who is Miss Invisible in his movie, a black woman. Now, there are a lot of times you can virtue signal. And this is weak sauce, by the way. When you make a movie and the movie's done, and then at the end you go, ages after the movie come out, you go, man, I wish I had made this person black. It's kind of like J.K. Rowling coming out and going, guys, Dumbledore's gay. Dumbledore's gay. And it's like, okay. Do you want us to parade you around now because you're so inclusive or something? But I feel like this idiot, out of touch, stupid man, Josh Trank, who actually made a huge scene when they effectively fired his ass from the fucking set of that movie and had a bunch of assholes finish the fucking movie because he was throwing a fit like a little bitch. He coming out in the midst of a tragedy following the murder of a dude by a police officer to say, I wanted to put a black lady in my movie. Are you an old man? It's like, here's the thing, man. You and I will never know what it's like to be producers, okay? I'm not talking about like actually producing an object. I'm talking about working with other people and being like one of the main people that is, having it produced. I don't know what to say in the way of like how much money that entails. You are receiving a fucking majority share of whatever revenue is to be made from this thing. So you have enough money to have bootlickers in your midst. Josh Trank can't get one black friend to let him know, hey, this is not a good look. This is just blatant and transparent virtue signaling. Do not Do not tweet, oh, I wanted to make Sue a black woman right now. Not after this dude died. But it's like you're in your house on a hill and you see a bunch of Black Lives Matter things popping up on the internet and you go, oh, I got the idea. Yeah, guys, well, my movie is going to have a black lady in it. That's what I would have wanted. And there's the like button down there in case you want to like this. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Fuck you, Josh Trank. That's my old man. Wait a minute. That's why it was $8.36. I thought my man YNK was just topping off his stream boss style to make sure nobody could flex on him. But in fact, he was making sure that the goal got reached. And I love and appreciate him for that. Thank you, everybody, for helping us reach.
In this video, we look at the curious real-life story of
Stop,
Chip.
No.
Now the
Sorry. Some guy was starting his creepy video where he talks like this for the whole video. We're looking at an unsettling case of a Korean woman who fell asleep while on the pot. When she woke up, she was in a room alone with a toilet seat, but nothing else in it. When she tried to stand up from the toilet seat, she found that she was glued to it. And thinking that she just didn't have the strength, she tried to lean off to the left. But when she did, her skin came off and was still glued to the toilet. Oh my god, my foot. Is something biting me? Yo, that got really spooky. Hold on. I think I just had my foot on something. Oh my god. Oh my god. So spooky. I apologize, guys. Sorry you have to deal with me. You deserve better. Okay? I should take that 60 and buy the headset since the one. Damn, Sapphire.
Love for you in Dia-Sile.
Sweetie, I appreciate you. You almost obliterated the health of the stream boss there and became the new stream boss. I love and appreciate you. It wasn't a spider bite genocide. I, like an idiot, was just feeling around on the floor with my toes and I stepped on the edge of a USB plug-in for a phone charger. So it felt weird and it felt like something was like penetrating me. Oh god, you phrasing. Whatever. Into the Walmart verse. Yeah. Sapphire, I love you. Thank you for sharing those porn star bucks with this.
Let's hit 100.
Bro, you're gonna make me curl in on myself, man. You're gonna make me just literally, and you're gonna hear a pop. You know what I mean? When I enter my cell. Oh God, phrasing again. I'm sorry. I thank you. I couldn't even deliver my joke about Sapphire contributing her porn star money because Sapphire, as I always say, is a. You gotta shut up with that. You shouldn't know that, okay? I think one day I may have been just like a little high enough on stream to have told you one of my favorite like pair of titties in the industry, and I'm so sorry for that. If anybody was here and remembers that, because I must have just stopped for a moment and been like, so let me talk about some daddies. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, you were swimming with Sean.
Hey, baby.
Watson. Damn. Listen, thank you to all of you, okay? Because I don't deserve you. But you guys single-handedly are keeping this channel functioning. Boy, you're scaring me. Thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you what, you guys may be breaking my, what?
150.
Listen, YAK, please. I do not own a defibrillator, okay? So if I fall on the floor, that's a wrap. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you. But this heart right now is beating out a samba. And I'm trying to articulate just how special you are to me. Thank you. You know, I'm trying not to wake the dolphin as well because you really have a soundboard and you press it to play the noise of a dolphin all the time. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Ugh. Thank you. Oh, you didn't even mean to press that one. What's happening to you? Man, Streamlabs has crashed, son. I'm like trying to load it. Oh my God. Listen. You guys are my personal squishables. I love you, Sapphire. I love you, Sean. I love you, YNK. Man, you guys are taking the edge off and making it seem like we're in normal times, you know? Like we're not in war. We're not at war. Hey, did you see this one lady where like they brought her a pizza and it said, the caption was, if IKEA sold pizza? Let me make that really small. Oh God, you're trying to print it. No. No. Firefox. Oh man, did you know that Firefox doesn't work with a VPN? Not Firefox. Hulu? Fuck Hulu. They know what they doing. Damn, boy, did I lose it? Okay, here it is. If IKEA sold pizzas. I just like this lady's face. You know, okay, here we go. Yo, she mad as fuck. Oh my God. Mad as fuck. Look, I can open up the task manager now and I know it's gonna tell me that that Chrome is what's freaking out. But what can I do? Oh my God. Oh my God. The sound just cut off on that ass. Oh my God. Oh my God. The whole screen's going right. Google Chrome is not responding. Please. Yo, you did this to me. Jesus Christ, no. Yo, the screens are going like white. Is someone getting in? Oh, FBI, chill. Chill. There's nothing on here, man. Yo, I can hear the PC from here. That's two different types of here there. You should contextually be able to, continue this freaking list, all right? I am so sorry. This is what you do to me when I can't function now. Number 2 on this list. I'm not an employee, but I was shopping in there one night and this lady was pushing a cart with a baby car seat in it. She had a bag of Cheetos open and was eating them. Okay. I saw her out of the corner of my eye, grab a Cheeto, reach down and give it to the baby. And I was thinking, what the fuck? When she reached in and got another, and then this tiny black hairy arm comes out. She had a freaking baby monkey dressed in baby clothes in her shopping cart with a veil covering it up so you couldn't tell. Just casually feeding it Cheetos while doing some midnight shopping. You know what, man? I'll be real. That's pretty fucking cool. As people who are going to a grocery store late at night go, you know, I remember back in the day after Britney Spears had a goddamn snake or some shit. All of these people were like, oh yeah, I gotta go get an exotic pet. I'm gonna name myself Joe Exotic. I'm open to zoo and shit. Ugh. Hey, I heard Carol Baskin actually got the zoo. Carol Baskins has been granted the land that the zoo is on. If y'all were watching that crap. You remember back when Tiger King was what we were doing? Because we were just kicking around rocks during the quarantine. Did I retweet something that said I'ma start saying I think the tweet was something like, I'm gonna say all buildings matter in response to 9/11. Wow. This list is making a monkey out of me. My aunt has a monkey and she dresses him up too. Well, don't feed the monkey Mountain Dew. You see, okay. Why are we so bad? Humans are so bad. There's this episode of The Simpsons where Homer gets a monkey, and inside the episode, the monkey's just fat as hell, and he's like, done. Come on. Why we gotta do that? We have to be more for these animals. We need to set an example. So, Premortem, Trey Bombay, Sapphire, Sean Watson, and YNK. Let us form a society, a council, if you will, you know, where we inevitably get drunk with power and try to, I don't know, steer the boat that's on its way to our future. Ugh. You ever tried monkey meat? Yo, wouldn't that be scary? As if like the monkey died and then like a family member was like, hey, can we eat that brain? I've always wanted to try the brain. You can say it. You can say that you've had a brain of a monkey. I heard it lengthens your life. Thank God. Sean says he's waiting for the day that we all form a council of elders. And then, you know, Illuminati style puppet. We enable some kind of puppet to shadow. Oh God, let's not even get into it, man. I shit you not, I have a secondary window open and there's advertisements for Highlights magazine in there. It's like, do they still make Highlights? They still make Highlights? I want to tell y'all something about Stripes, but I don't want you to think any less of her. It's probably a testament to how hilarious I am, okay? I can barely ever make Stripes laugh without her farting. Yeah, and I have to wonder if that's why she sleeps through my streams so she can get away with not being on them anymore. Pretty crazy. Number one, okay? I had a guy come through my line wanting to buy a Flowbee. I've never heard of a Flowbee. I hope it's not a fucking sexual toy. Somebody please tell me that this is actually better than it looks. This does not look like good marketing. But I guess white people will buy anything. We may be failures because we couldn't find someone to invest in our ridiculous idea, you know, Because again, it's not about how good the idea is. It's all about the marketing. What in God's sweet hell is this? Let's find out. Oh, it's really making my stomach turn here. Okay, number one. I had a guy come through my line wanting to buy a Flowbee. It was a 90s vacuum haircut thing. A vacuum haircut. Just think about trying to understand how that works. A vacuum haircut. So already I guess this is a product for white people. I'm guessing what? It sucks the hair up and it cuts any of the hair that gets past a certain length. So literally all you could do is basically get a bunch of white people with really nice looking hair and then have them use the product, even though, you know, unplug it, of course, but have it seem like they're using the product all around you. Can you imagine falling for this, thinking that this will do the job of a hairdresser? This is unreal. Like, we all have bought really dumb type of TV products that we have probably used, I don't know, between 1 and 10 times and then just left somewhere. I think the only thing that I can claim to have gotten was a slap chop, and I liked that thing, but I don't remember where it ended up. That was like 2 houses ago. Whatever. Look, man, this shit. As a guy, he came in for a Flowbee. He wanted to barter with me for it. Bitch, you paid a price and get out of here, please. I tried telling him that corporate sets the prices, but he seemed to think that I was personally profiting from it. Where are you from? What third world country are you from that you think you could barter with a motherfucker in a Walmart? He was extremely irate. Uh-oh. We gonna wrap this list up? I'm kidding. He was finally like, fine, I'm going to buy it then. I got a lot of people like that think that I control the prices or care if they buy something or not. I want to buy this Flowbee. How much do you want for it? The price is $300, sir. That's what the stupid shelf said too. Wasn't the question though, champ. I asked how much do you want for it? I as in me personally? I don't want any. How about this limited time edition Hulk Hogan pen and $40? I don't know. How is that even the same thing as $300? Still not budging off the price, eh? Fine. How about the $40, this pen, and this shopping trolley? Sir, the shop owns the trolley too. Good point, good point. How much do you want for this trolley? Amazing. Belle says, I used to think Flowbee, blow dry, and blow job were the same things. Man, whoever scoops up Belle's ass is gonna be like a millionaire. I tell you, man, that's what some guys want. They want a girl that's not exactly stupid, but just a little ditzy. Perfect. Oh my god. One day Reddit will return to normal and everything. You know, I say Reddit when I mean the world. Bruh, just move in if you like it so much. Villager, oh my god, I love this island so much I want to live here. Me, then live here. Villager,
well, I'm not doing it now.
no, I'm not doing it. Yo, bitch ass. It's funny though, you be at a camp talking to them like, come on man, do it, come on, do it.
I don't know, man, I'm not gonna do that.
Come on man, do it. I'll show you when I'm actually getting Tiffany into my place, just how ridiculous they can be. Oh wait, I have the amiibo for Tiffany, so she'll just move in right away. But with Judy, I had to talk to her for about a day. You know, just going, come on, move in, move in. And she was like,
we'll play this game of chance.
I'm going to shuffle these cards. If you can tell me the correct suit, then I will move in. So choose diamond, heart, ace, or club. And I'm like, God fucking damn it, club. Oh, it was diamond. It seems like you've lost this time, dear boy. But again, I will allow you to try to get me to stay here if you can solve this game of chance. Shuffle these cards. This time I'll give you a 1 out of 2 shot. Is this going to be a red card or a black card? And I'm like, red? And she's like, no, Black Lives Matter. Looks like you've lost again. I guess I won't be moving in this time. But I'll allow you another game of chance to decide whether or not I pack up my things and move here. And I'm like, how about I just turn this game off right now? But she knew I wouldn't do that. Stripes, what are you calling the dumb broad spectrum? And where do you think you land on that spectrum? Okay, Spooky says, I had a lot of customers come in and try to barter with me and assume that I got commission or something since I worked in electronics. I just think it's so fucking bizarre. And I completely and utterly want to understand if a person that is not from America comes here and believes that they can haggle a price down. But in a place like Walmart, do you get what I'm saying? What the fuck are you talking about? Man, whenever I need assistance, says Sean, and see an employee in the distance, they seem to be scurrying out of sight as quickly as possible. Yeah, a lot of these people ain't trying to work. That's the funny part, you know? And at Walmart, I guess you can't blame them. But at the same time, do your fucking job. What the fuck? Do your job. Please. Do your job. I think the only thing I would ever really need an associate for is to tell me where the hell something is. I'm literate. But I remember recently at a Walmart that I used to frequent, before all of this went down, they recently remodeled. You know, they literally just picked up the whole store because they wanted to tile the bitch in this new weird tile. And then when they put everything else back down, it was in completely different places. And I'm not talking about just like the food or maybe things, you know, I have like at my Walmart, the food's on like one end of the store and it'll literally take you about a minute and a half to walk to the other end of the store, which is where all the shampoo and garden stuff and like certain electronics are. But like the medicines over there too, you know, shampoo, hair products, deodorant, Listerine, to name a few things. Okay. I am really sorry about reading that on this list. If you're listening and your job is to proofread or listen to this whole stream to make sure I'm not teaching people how to build like what, don't even say it, Kyle, you know, god damn it. Belle says,
I am dumb, but I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm dumb, okay? Which is kind of like big-brained, honestly. I'm maybe like one of the smartest people in the world. So like I'm saying I'm dumb, but if I know that I'm dumb, then that's smart, and I'm smart. So, you know, I'm great, and I'm better than you. And my breasts are pretty perky, so, I mean, I got that going for me as well, you know? I could be an Instagram model if I wanted to. I'm kidding.
You're not that up your ass, but, you know, yes, self-awareness is very important these days because I think one thing that we all fear becoming is the person that is not aware that people are making fun of them or laughing at them. You know, it's always important to occasionally have a good laugh at yourself or allow yourself to be the butt of a joke, so to speak. I think like my favorite form of pranking, quote unquote, is when the person themselves is the subject of the bullshit, you know? So when we look back at like Jackass, we look all the way back at shit like Tom Green, whom I feel was making internet videos before the internet. You get what I'm saying? Where he was really going out in public and making an ass of himself. You know, we look at Eric Andre and some of the stupid shit that he goes out in public where it's like 100% about the reactions of people. But it needs to be believable. It needs to be shocking enough. In today's day and age, you know, most people are going to see and just assume, hey, you making something for the internet. This ain't nothing to be worried about. You know, this ain't something for me to be freaking the hell out about, but you're dressed up like a judge. You're walking into a fucking sandwich restaurant. You're banging your gavel all over the shit and breaking it. And then a cop comes in and goes, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And then y'all start making out and he pulls out his dick. Like, what are you doing? It's the dumbest sketch. That is a real sketch. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all really haven't seen Eric Andre Judge. That's what I'm gonna type in. Let me see here. I'm gonna go frame by frame Judge Andre. Okay. He comes in there, you know.
Oil and vinegar, okay? And now my order's in your court. Order.
Jesus Christ. And then the cop comes in. Where's the cop? Give me that cop. Wait a minute. The cop pulls his thing out. We can't show that nowhere. Never mind. I like when he's on the train. He's on like a subway. He's on like a packed subway, pissing people off, and they're really about to fight this dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a real good way to get plapped on a fucking train. Pissing people off, carrying bees and dropping them, talking about they're Africanized. What a guy. Okay. What a guy. Sean says, whenever I need assistance, they run away. Yeah. Genocide says, LOL, YouTube is censoring descriptions of a world run by clowns. That's what Walmart was before it was a thing. Sean says, if I am a fool, I should say so, for that shall disarm my enemy. Well, yes, that's very important as an angle as well, as to always allow people to underestimate you, because it only puts you at an advantage. Hey, y'all heard about this new Black Lives Matter street? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you on Black Lives Matter street, cuz. You know, I really just hope all of this, I hope all of this encourages and expedites genuine change, because the one thing that I wish everybody would be saying at the end of Black Lives Matter is register and vote. Do you get what I'm saying? Register and vote. Because that's how things are gonna change. The fastest. Register and vote. Register and vote. I don't know where I saw it. I believe somebody said something like, a quarter of the country cannot stand this bastard in the White House. You know? A third of the country no, wait. A quarter of the country supports this douche in the White House. Like, they're all about Trump and they're all about what he's about. 1/3 of those people are furious about all of this Black Lives Matter thing. So all of them are still in the minority, but the comedy is that they were saying about half of the people vote. And that's the problem, you know? That's the problem. And things are going to stay that way, not just now, but potentially forever, because some of the people who believe what they believe have children who they have raised to believe exactly what they believe. Remember one time I was looking at Trump's Twitter, it's just him retweeting a bunch of shit his son says. And his son can just be, he can go off. You know, the president didn't say it, his son did, and he's just retweeting it. Oh my God. Guys, I want to play something for you guys tonight, and I probably should. You guys did vote for Animal Crossing, so I guess I should go and then return and play that for at least an hour for you guys, if that's particularly what you're interested in. I don't want to take up too much of your time here, especially with things that some of you may not be able to see well, because if I look it up, then it would be, like a visual thing. So in that regard, Bell says the Black Scientologist skit is my favorite. The line, "This sounds like a Diplo song," after he's fucking around with the little megaphone, that really trips me out. L. Ron Hubbard, was a black man. His real name was L. Ron Hoya Bembe. Turn that poop into wine. Turn that poop into wine. Jesus says, Kyle, do you have it on live chat or to chat? Well, it is top chat. I will now refresh to live chat, and I don't see anything else. Is there something I should be seeing? Orlando, Florida, the police deliberately box in protesters before curfew, forcing them to stay until after curfew so that they can arrest people, and it's a violation of the Fourth Amendment. But they're gonna get away with it, yeah. When the police is just a gang, you know. I don't want to say anything like y'all in the middle of cop wars, because that would seem like, oh, it's instigating violence. Yeah, even though they're committing crimes and arresting people who are, you know, literally doing what is legally acceptable. You know, it is okay. But hey, shit. That's all public freakout is now. Do you remember the days when we would complain that occasionally there weren't enough freakouts, it was all just fights? Oh man, it's getting really racial. I feel like that was just a few weeks ago, but it feels like months ago. I was like, damn, it's getting racial on public freakouts. And boom, dude. And boom. This was before it all went down. Can I show y'all something a little bit stupid? I know this is like silly and maybe even childish, but if you scroll back on my tweets, Twitter/CYAEL, okay? Yeah, go send me a rude message about how preachy I am. You know, I can't stand you, Kyle. You used to be here. Here we go. But no, if you scroll back far enough to when all we were worrying about was, or all I was worrying about was Animal Crossing, okay? Oh shit, yeah, remember this lady in the park?
I will call the cops on that ass.
Please don't come close to me.
Please don't come close.
Stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me. Stop recording me right now.
Please don't come close to me.
Taking
pictures, calling the cops.
Please call the cops. I'm calling the cops.
Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life, and you better do what I say.
Jesus Christ. Belle, imagine if your pretty ass was black and white men would come into your store talking about,
you're going to let me touch your hair. I'm going to call the police and tell them that you're attacking me. Sir, there's cameras in here. They don't give a fuck. And neither do I.
Man, that's a really haggard sounding old man. That's a raggedy old man you doing an impression of, Kyle. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. I really love the anyway, here's the post that I was talking about. Before this all went down, I made a post and I said, I can't breathe. Dude. I said I can't breathe. Bro. Anyway, it's a picture of Dom, and Dom's going, hey, you should give this to Blathers. He loves insects. The joke being that Blathers finds insects repugnant and freaks out every time that you bring one to him. But when you look at his face, he's all like, yeah. And it paints cute little baby Dom as like a bully. Oh my god. And I love that. Like he's like some kind of Skeeter from Doug or something. He's all like, yeah, bring this to Blathers. Why am I dumb, Stripes? Because I said I can't breathe before, you know, the guy died saying that he couldn't breathe? It's pretty scary, man. Am I saying that I have some kind of Nostradamus powers and that you guys, you know, oh man, you gotta come get some of these powers from me. I wanna give them to you. I love you, you know? Anyway, seriously, keep your ears to the ground, stay safe. If you get any hot footage, snap me, CYAEL. You know, and with your permission, maybe I will make a sick ass compilation. Just kidding. We ain't making no compilations because I don't want to bring people down. That's the tragedy. Is like, as much as I would love to keep people informed, that is not my specific place. I'm not a news channel. And the worst part about a lot of news channels right now, much like Philip DeFranco's shill ass, is that they have a very specific narrative and they don't want anybody to know any more than they need to know. And YouTube silences people that they, I guess, don't have in the pocket. Pretty scary, man. YouTube is a hellscape right now because Google is running their show. So they decide what does and what doesn't get seen. And you could type in keywords so specific it would make your fucking head spin. And you still gonna have to go to like page number 3 before you find that shit. Jesus says they should disband the police. Let's see who they'll call for help. Bruh, it ain't as simple as that. The bottom line is a lot of these motherfuckers are corrupt and they're showing that corruption. Again, what I said is how if it were you or me or anybody, if people were literally watching our movements more intensely now than ever, we wouldn't start immediately having tantrums, being belligerent, arresting innocent people, and that's exactly what the hell they're doing. So we'll see where it goes. We will see where it goes. Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure who Liliac is, but I appreciate your subscription. I wonder how they found the channel. Allura, I love you and appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a sponsor. That's a pretty default. I wonder if you drew it. I appreciate the hell out of you. Guys, I wish you a wonderful night.
Hope you're doing well, man.
Damn, H.H. Williams. You guys are heroes. You know that? I'm only doing well through you guys because it would be dark, dark days without you. Lonebit, thank you for that correction. Skeeter was Doug's friend, which shows you just how long it's been. Skeeter was the green stand-in for a black dude. And I, in my indoctrinated and brainwashed racism, have blamed him for what was actually Roger's fault. Roger was the bully, the douche, and I thought it was Skeeter. My brain just switched those names. That's unacceptable, and I apologize. I hope it never happens again. You know what I mean? Genocide says, if they did, who knows, we might descend into warlordism. The man with the most guns rules his particular region. I really don't think you guys have a scope of what's going on. You can watch a couple of videos online on both sides, but to assume that there's an easy solution is incorrect. Nobody at all is implying that there should be no police. But I mean, I don't know how many fucking people y'all need to see the cops kill that are innocent people that are doing things that are legal. You know what I mean? Before you give a shit. It's really, really amusing to watch some of these triggered ass motherfuckers on the internet immediately dive in to try to defend the actions of some of these murderers, right? You know? How do you feel? And it's like, I guess you're so detached. A lot of us are desensitized, man. But I guess the real question would be, is if you have one bitch that you call a loved one, and the police burst into your home, into the wrong home, and gunned them down, right? And some of y'all are so cold as motherfuckers that maybe you wouldn't even care if they were killed. But now, they haven't announced themselves. So maybe you believe that they are, a villain as far as your story is concerned. So you pull out something to defend yourself. And now you go to jail because you were defending yourself against officers that did not make it clear who they were before they bust into your place without no damn warrant, ended up being in the wrong place, looking for somebody that was already in custody. You know what I mean? So now you gotta be paying for the bail. You gotta be paying for the court process. If you get a lawyer yourself, you're gonna be paying for that. It's all of this bullshit to go through in the midst of you dealing with the death of this person that was close to you. You just feel like, oh, it's just another thing to sweep under the rug and the cops gotta deal with it. Some of these people online, they are capable of feeling the way that they feel because they've been living a life free of any real struggle. And the biggest thing going on in their life right now is the fact that they wish they could go out to the movies and go to a club and go get their hair cut. That is all that's going on. That is all that's going on in some of these sorry ass niggas' lives. That's the sad part. Some people got no struggle in their life. But the bottom line is, if some people can imagine what it's like if that shit happened to you, if one of your relatives had some nigga just put a knee on their neck for 10 fucking minutes, and then have the president call anybody who stands and peacefully protests a thug, right? And then later say, oh, I bet you that person that died is looking down saying, wow, Mr. President, it's a good day. So many jobs. What a good day. How out of touch you gotta be as a president to say some shit like that? How out of touch is the president you gotta be to say some shit like that? I just don't know where to begin sometimes. And I don't want to have to begin. I don't care. You just gotta release this dude as an old man that don't know what the hell to say. New York Supreme Court judge rules protesters can be detained indefinitely. I upvoted this, which means at some point earlier today I must have read this and laughed to myself, because this is clown world. And all of these clowns on the internet you see defending this kind of stupid ass behavior going, oh, well, what's going to be the alternative? It's like, bitch, whoa. Let's not dismiss what the hell is really going on here. Have the people who are being literally arrested and injured and assaulted, are they doing something illegal? No. Are the police acting unlawfully? Are they committing crimes? Is this legal? And the cops are the ones that are doing the shit right now. It's like crazy. It's crazy. And the Supreme Court judge comes out of nowhere and goes, look, we can hold y'all as long as we need to, right? Even though you're doing what is supposed to be your God-given constitutional right. Oh no, it's right there in black and white. Y'all niggas need to break that glass, whip that paper out, and just Sharpie some shit out. You know, go full CIA on that shit. Oh, that's redacted. Y'all don't have that anymore. That was the old Constitution. This new Constitution has a lot of black bars on it, so don't worry about what it used to say, because what it says now is that we run this show, bitch. Who run the world? We do. Who run the world? Number one on this list. How is there even a judge that would sign this? I can't say enough that this is a systemic problem. These arbiters of the law are not working for the American people. What sensible reason is there to hold somebody indefinitely for exercising their right to peacefully protest? Let me tell you something real clear, okay? I don't know who said it earlier in the stream. Somebody said something specifically like, oh, whoever has the biggest or most guns. Bitch, yo sorry ass gotta fucking sleep, okay? Let me tell you the scariest thing going on right now, all right? I showed you that video yesterday where the white man got pushed over and he's bleeding out of his ears. And the coldest and most gangsta part of that motherfucking video, dude, and I don't mean to make light of it, it is not a cool situation. I would feel just as freaked out if it was a black man, you know what I'm talking about? But the sad and scariest cold motherfucking point of that video is when them cops stepped over that old man that they just knocked over and watched his head collide with the concrete like, man, step over that bitch. So those two cops who were doing that to that man, they got suspended. And you know what happened after that? 50 cops resigned to stand with their suspended brothers because they think it's unfair. We're just doing our job, pushing over that old man. You know what I'm talking about? It's already been made clear. A lot of these motherfuckers that are jumping in and saying shit like all lives matter, where are my haircuts? Can't you just open the movie theater? I'm trying to go back to my life as normal. They don't care about old people because if, as far as they were concerned, they would have loved for the world to stay the way that it was and just let old people die because, you know, as far as they were concerned, COVID was only going to affect the old people. It was no worse than the flu. Do you know what I mean? And nothing you can say could change that. Hey, guess what? I believe that the masks don't do anything, and you're dumb if you're buying masks. You're dumb to go to the grocery store. And it's like, okay, dude, we get it. We get it. We get it. But the bottom line is, if it wasn't this, it'd be something else. Meaning, I think if that dude was a young person and they pushed him over and his head collided with the ground, it still wouldn't matter. There would still be people defending that. Because I'm not sure the internet isn't run by trolls, right? That don't necessarily have any power, but that other people give power. And let me say it to you like this, okay? If you jump on the internet and make an utter fool of yourself because you're an idiot, right? Trolling is somebody getting into your comment section and saying, oh, hell yeah, man, I agree with any and everything you stand for, and I'll be with you every step of the way. And in reality, you just want to see this person make an even bigger fool of themselves. But when you have sowed your seeds of inspiration for this idiot, he may see you and feel validated. And other people will see your comment and think to themselves, man, do people really feel this way? Maybe I'll agree with that. And other people will see it that are also trolls just as big as you and go, hey man, yeah, I kind of do want more content from this dude. I wouldn't be surprised if, just like Alex Jones, one day people just started saying the dumbest thing that they could fucking think. Just the most garbage take that they could imagine. But before they knew it, they had like an army of people ready to go to bat for them, ready to agree with anything they say and to fight. It's so crazy. But when we have these elected people that are voting in favor of us being thrown into jail for, you don't even gotta do nothing illegal no more, homie, that's the time you're living in. It's so, I don't want to say it's exciting, but it really makes your blood pump, doesn't it? You can be put in jail for doing nothing unlawful, for exercising your right. That's a lot of words to say. You know, what's the word here? Abiding by the law. You know, that's a fancy way for saying following the rules. You can follow the rules and get put in jail for an indefinite amount of time because fuck you. Whoa, that'll show you bitches to protest. I'm in a gang called the Cops, and me and my cop buddies about to fuck you up. You remember this one video called Officer Maggot, Dick Cop Faggot? That's my favorite video, man. That's my favorite video. Sam Hyde's bitch ass. Bro. Ugh, I don't need to show y'all. I really don't. But he pulls over a white girl and he's all creeping on her and he's like, you better not like any black men. What a bitch. Because he's like so threatened. I'm a big man. I'm power tripping. Oh my God. Oh my God. He pulls over these black dudes and he's like, you know how this makes me feel? Seeing you driving around in a car, more successful than me, more money than me. You know what I drive? Blam, blam, blam. The Genocide Crusader says, funny how nobody cares about the virus anymore, especially with people being in close proximity with each other. There's bigger things going on right now, homie. There's bigger things going on right now. Things that some people genuinely believe are worth dying for. You understand? As I said just now, people are dying for following the rules, okay? And this is like, it's so much worse. Back in the day, niggas were getting drafted. I want you to think about that. Being sent to go fight some war for some crusty old man because he was looking for some money and some bullshit that was over there. You know? People die in wars where old niggas just posturing over some bullshit and they send their young to just go die, right? Recruiters lying to people to get them to go, oh, just jump over there. It'll be great. You know, you'll be fine. And some of these people, much like Captain America's like naive ass, believed that they were fighting for their country, that they were doing any and everything that they could to preserve the liberties and virtue of our country so that people, men and women and children, regardless of their race or gender or orientation or fucking, religious beliefs, could live in peace and prosper. But now following the rules can get you thrown in jail, and a judge that has supreme in front of their fucking name can smack gavel and say, "Me think you can stay in jail forever. I don't care if you didn't do anything to break the law." What is the law now? What is the law if you don't have to break it to end up in jail? What is the law? Straight the fuck up. So yeah, people can go, "Oh, it's funny to see that you don't care about the virus now." Bitch, niggas didn't care about the virus when we were trying to tell y'all to care about the virus. We were trying to beg you to care about the virus. It's no bigger than the flu. It's not a big deal. Only old people would ever get affected. You're stupid. You're crazy. And then the second we go out, what about the virus? It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Didn't you want this to not be going on? I don't understand. This is funny to me, though. Half of us just trying to play some damn video games, and I'm not even joking. You want me to boot up? You want me to boot up? I'm gonna boot it up right now. I'm not playing. I'm booting this up right now. I gotta show y'all in case you don't see. The reason it tickles me so much is because it's because I know how many racists play fucking Call of Duty, dude, and they must have been so mad. Yo, they must have been so mad. This is Call of Duty right now. Please brace yourselves, because when you boot this game up, they let y'all know. Yes. Oh, I'm already in the thing. Okay, our community is hurting. The systemic inequalities that our community experiences are once again center stage. Call of Duty and Infinity Ward stand for equality and inclusion, and we stand against the racism and injustice of our black community indoors until changes happen and Black Lives Matter. We will never truly be community we strive to be. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. A lot of people are going to look at this and be like, "Oh, they're pandering. They're just trying to, ride the tidal wave that is this clout, But bruh. But I have to let you know, when some guy boots this game up, who has been as racist as the night is black, and he has to see that. He has to see like when you first load into the game, it covers up the whole screen and you got to press X after. But I'm trying to load into a match right now to show y'all something else, because you're going to love it. You're going to love it. No, not drop zone, you bitch. Put me in shipment. The most hectic map in the wild. Oh boy. Genocide says people still believe in that freedoms and liberties stuff. What are you talking about, man?
But all of them are in their back.
Oh my god. Coming out of the
What the hell, man? I can't.
You saw how I said Black Lives Matter. My point is, freedom and liberty should never be compromised in this country. You can't just change that kind of shit overnight. People have their rights, and just because some group of guys with a gun decide, we don't agree with that, doesn't mean that those rights should just be revoked. Are you saying, Genocide Crusader, that you believe that the police are within their right to just arrest people who are peacefully protesting? Because this isn't about rioters, this isn't about looters. It's about, the people who have come together to have a peaceful march. It's about the people who have, wanted to just throw their sign up in the damn air and have their statement be heard. damn, shot in the back as I killed that motherfucker. That's a double kill right there. God, oh shit, right behind me. This map is so small, it's kind of pointless sometimes. Wait, that guy's on my, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, behind me, you know what? I get it. I get it. I get it. Genocide Crusader says, I never said that. The boomers at work always think things are all perfect and crap. Yeah, no, I was asking what you said. I wasn't accusing you of anything. I'm just saying, you know. It's really sad that people fought and died for the freedom that we should be observing in this country, when in reality, a lot of those rights are being infringed upon and absolutely ignored, so that some police officers can, you know, violate the law, and worse, are now getting the backing of judges. That shit should scare you, you know. That shit should scare you. It should scare you that, you know, it's so inconsistent, because you wouldn't be able to get away with some of the things the police are doing. If you tried to just detain somebody with no explanation of when they may or may not be eligible to get out, you know, when they didn't violate the law, you would be held to a different standard than these dudes. So that's what I'm saying when I'm saying you're living in like a lawless time, or as close to a lawless time as you can imagine. It's just tricky. SSX tricky. Stop mentioning that game, Kyle. Guys, I want you to know that I love you and I'm terrified, but I want you to stay safe. And that may mean that you need to find a way to support, if you want to support what is going on, by not putting yourself in danger, man. Every day I see some video where some dude's just trying to get somewhere. He's trying to go to work. He's trying to fucking pick up his kids, some bullshit like that. And then the police hit his car with some beanbags or some shit. Every day I'm watching some young motherfucker trying to do their job as a young reporter, as like a junior journalist, and they're out on the scene and the police are attacking them, they're arresting them. You know, if you want to stay safe and don't want to go out and support this shit, but you're still, you know, trying to make your mark here, there are ways you can do it, you know, regardless of how invested in it you want to get. That's a double kill right there. Fucking suck my dick. That's a third kill, bitch. Reload this gun because you only have 2 shots in it. I cut this corner. There goes that guy. Boom, shakalaka. Here come the rain, man. I got killed from behind, and that's fine. Got yellow that. 8 kills, and I'm already at the top of this feckin' team with a bunch of gingerbread ass cracks. I have C4. Wait a minute. This guy's on my team. Don't take this kill over here. He's mine. Oh, y'all took it. Y'all some dirty ass motherfuckers, you know? Listen, I'm worried about you. Allura says the government seems to forget that we're the reason that they're elected in the position in the first place. But listen to what I'm saying real close, right here. We, the people, for some reason are forgetting that voting... What is that dude doing back there? Oh my god, that's a sick triple. Even though one of them was stationary, and I'll be real with it. I'm only using this gold shotgun because I need to get it, Jesus, I'll pull the trigger in case you don't. Cool, I just got shot by some asshole behind a car, but then he died, and I spawned on the other side of him so I can collect his tag. Amazing. You drive me crazy. Let me pick up these tags. I'm so excited. The way that Kill Confirmed works, for people who don't know, is they drop a tag. Think of it as like a coin, like a Mario coin when they die. And if you collect it, oh, look at your dead ass. I'm so sorry about the fact that you just died. Why do you have this music playing in the middle of the, I guess it's better than just no noise, you know? But I don't want to turn it up too loud. Sorry. Long story short, I don't want to be an old man about everything, you know? Hey, a lot of you guys asked me this question. And I've gotten this question a lot recently. I used to just get like, oh, how can I contribute? How can I this? How can I that? But I think after a stream where I fucked up, I got a lot of people asking, hey, why don't you stream drunk or why don't you stream high? I cannot function. You understand me? That motherfucker ripped my shit. Oh, he had a scope and everything. Saw me coming down the stairs, line that shit up. One shot my ass. I can only pray that kind of thing doesn't happen again. Suck my balls, you dead motherfucker. Reload the gun. I only have 2 shots in this. Oh, somebody's shooting over there already. What if I threw this like that? Blew it up. That's C4, baby. Long range weapon. And you're dead. Oh, man. I can barely even aim with a long range weapon. It's a shame. I run overkill now. How pathetic is that? I used to run hardline to try to get my score streaks faster. But I'm not a score streak guy. You're dead, mate. There's a guy over there. I don't know if I can cover the ground. He blew up C4 right there. I'm not sure that's fair. Genocide says like they literally think every cop is Barney Fife or something. Or movie heroes or some crap like that. It's ridiculous, you know? Cops are just men. They're great cops. They're wonderful cops. And they're terrible cops. But when they get together and know that they can get away with shit, it's like pretty bad as a situation. Man, here's what it is. But yeah, no, sorry. I wanted to spin up this game to show you guys how amusing I found it. Can I get this assassination? Where did he go? Ooh, okay. Oh, I was going to get that hot assassination. I tried to throw C4 at that guy after that. Let me get 1 assassination. I don't know why I love him so much, but I really do. If I can get 1 assassination, I'll be happy about ending this game. But I need to go. Fuck. He only moved over there because he was shooting the other ass clowns on this pussy ass team. And now they're just getting lit up out there. Yoink. Kill denied. Yoink. Kill denied. C4, baby. Double kill. Fucking sick. We throwing around C4 like a goddamn frisbee in this bitch. There's a guy over here. If I can get behind him, I can. They took my kill. The thing about assassinations is they're so... Shit. A double kill. And that's a double dance for... Ooh, you thought you were going to get me too, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. Oh, fuck. What if I call in the cluster strike over there? That was sloppy on your part, Kyle. You playing with a doorway and shit. The UAV is here. Let me throw a stun grenade over there. The cluster strike killed somebody. I was a long range kill. Took both shots. Is what it is. The missiles are still falling. If I can get behind these... Shit! This boy was laying on the ground! You saw his corny ass? Oh, you're laying prone. You should be ashamed of yourself. How many kills you got? 27. You fucking loser. They're all back there. It'd be stupid of me to try to engage from that perspective. There's people on my left, and there's a guy over here. Dead. Fuck. No, there were so many. I didn't know who to start with first. Oh, shit. Well, I was looking at the wrong way. I could chase that man. If I were behind him, he might not know. Yes! That's the assassination I wanted, ladies and gentlemen. We good. This match is almost over. We can do... Oh, fuck. C4. It didn't kill him. He's carrying something that basically makes him more resistant to explosives. In my face, I suppose. What's up, nigga? You know, I couldn't even ready the gun to shoot that guy. What a shame. Stun grenade, I choose you. Oh my god, it bounced off that thing up there. Oh my god, fuck me. Oh. If I run down the center lane, I could potentially get sniped, but I didn't. So I'm throwing this. And it killed that asshole. 1, 2. Whoa, I should have killed your ass. Buckle my shoe, bitch. Oh man, 4th guy got me. It really makes you wonder how Kyle can run into so many people. It's as if nobody else is seeing anybody in this whole pussy ass match. Crazy, real. I don't see anybody. Are they all at the junkyard? That would be insane. 1. Nobody else. Reload. They're all pushing to the other side of the map. But there's somebody to the left here. 1, 2. Couldn't kill him. He was too far. Oh boy, that's it. He's right over this. Whoa! You spawned me with my back to the enemy? Did he see me spawn? Please. Whatever. At least I was kind of around the corner so he couldn't like see me spawn until I moved. I'm gonna try throwing C4 over the wall as soon as I cut to... Whoa. It didn't even kill him! Yo! C4 was right in your face, bitch. How's this match not over? That's 35 kills. Should I get 40, video game? Yoink. That's 36 kills. 37. Cruise missile. Thank God it wasn't coming from me. Whee! Oh, it was way too far to travel before I was gonna get shot. What if I tried throwing it from here? This guy was right to my left. Can we talk about... He was right over here. What? My shotgun should have killed you at that range. Are you fucking joking? Somebody killed him and got the assist, but that hurts me. Kind of inconsistent. An assist? What is happening? Y'all nerfed my gun at the end of the match? What's really happening? 37 kills. Like, it all just happens. Piss off. Dead. What's up, bitch? Fuck. Oh, for the love of God. This match is still going. 39. One more kill. Cool, got shot in the ass. That's pretty dope. Whee! Oh, man, you're lucky it takes so long to throw C4. It truly is a cutoff. Ooh, you've been killed. Is that the 40 I was looking for? Like a real bitch. You wanna know the crazy part? That felt like a real fight. It felt like a struggle. But some other idiot on this team got 40 kills. 80 kills between us. Between two people on this team, and all we needed was 100 points. Oh my God, whose kid is that? Is that what I sound like? That was humbling to hear that, child. Maybe that's what I sound like. Cause I gotta pull the weight of damn near half a baby ass team. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have a wonderful night. Catch me soon. I'm supposed to come back and play Animal Crossing. Maybe I should just pop it in now. But man, I know y'all are good people with things to do. And I would never, you know, abuse your time. Playing this corny ass Call of Duty game all night, dude. What has become of me? I miss playing music while I stream, but it's like I can't even get away with it anymore. YouTube's coming down, man. Guys, I love you to death, and I want you to know that you are loved, and you will see me every single night. That you are interested in coming, and if not, then the lists will be here the day after. Thank you for being here. Special thanks to the sponsors. Hardcore thanks to the patrons. And a specific thanks to all of you for being here, liking the video. Thank you to Premortem, to Trey Bombay, to Sapphire, to Sean, to H.H. Williams, and to my man YNK. You guys scare the hell out of me every day, and it's only through you that this happens. What a PBS statement, you know? Viewers like you. Again, if you want Animal Crossing, don't say anything, but if you want something else, go drop it in the Discord, and you guys will catch me again soon. Thank you, Allura. I appreciate you for the sponsor. What is that noise going over and over? And you guys will see me again tomorrow, and I'll try to record a video between now and then, but I need more things to record. Oh, you know what? You guys may have a treat tomorrow in that somebody asked me to do some voice work for a thing they were working on. So I will pass that link to those who are interested. It is a very meme-centric project. Bing bong. Later.